Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another video. Today I would like to talk about the fact that manga continues to crush the American comic book industry. Now, I can talk about this from a perfect position because I'm not an American, nor am I Japanese. I am European. I come from the Czech Republic. It is a small country placed in the heart of Europe. I am in the middle, you could say. And both the American comic books and manga are a huge part of my life. I do enjoy both, not modern American comic books, that needs to be said. Older comic books, I only read back issues and older collected editions. And that's the reason, really, why the American comic books of today are not that prosperous. Because the authors and the editors and the publishers, just, the mainstream comic book industry in general, is not focusing on good storytelling and good art. This is being put aside. This is being put in the background. The editors and the writers and the publishers, they are starting with inclusion, representation, and diversity. What boxes can we tick? Who can we represent? To what marginalized, quote-unquote, group can we focus on? What other way can we find to chase away, to shoo away our customer base, our greatest customer base, which is an adult male? Well, manga creators from Japan don't do that. They do focus first and foremost on good stories for everybody and good art. Now, there's a difference between diversity and diversity. The American comic book industry of today wants diversity as far as social groups in society. And that's not really clever, because not everybody reads comics, and not everybody needs to be represented, if you know what I mean. The diversity in manga is the diversity in genre, which makes more people read manga. You can find, I don't really know the particular words in Japanese, but you can find manga that is specifically written and drawn for young boys, for adult men, for young girls, for adult females. There is romance manga, there is action manga, there is superhero manga, there is fantasy manga, there is manga for everybody. They don't care about inclusion, representation, diversity. No, it needs to be good in order for it to be published. First, the manga stories are published in magazines, and then fans vote for the best manga titles, and these then win and get collected in those collected editions, the manga volumes, and they are very consistent. You can start with volume 1, which is always evergreen. It is being reprinted over and over again, and continue with volume 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. There is consistency. So if you want to catch up with something, you just need to buy volume 1 and then continue. American comic books, they are constantly changing things. They are constantly rebooting their universes. They are constantly rebooting their superheroes. They're changing superheroes that have been around for decades. Every fucking superhero is black or a lesbian woman nowadays. Iron Man, a black teenager, chick, Riri Williams. Captain America is a plethora of people of, different fucking genders and sexualities. Wolverine is female. Thor was at least female. Not that long ago. So, and if you ask those people who are supposed to be represented, they don't care. Everybody likes the good old characters, and if you want to represent somebody, why don't you create a new character? Why do the different groups of people in the United States of America, why do they need, or why do you give them hand-me-downs? Why do you give them cheap knockoffs? Why do you give them like really cheap Chinese knockoffs of the genuine thing, of Captain America, of Superman, of Wolverine, of Wonder Woman? Why can't they have their new original characters? I would feel insulted if I was giving a hand-me-down black Superman. Well, and there you have a proof. These are charts from ICV2 of the best-selling graphic novels, adult graphic novels, of June 2021. And it's all manga. My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Death Note, Attack on Titan, Spike's Family, Jujutsu Kaisen, and so on and so forth. Uzumaki by Junji Ito. And so on. If they want to show some American comic books, collected editions, being sold in June 2021, they have to make up a special category for it. Top 20 superheroes graphic novels. In which case, you have The Batman Who Laughs by Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder might be a cunt, but The Batman Who Laughs is a good book, I have to admit that, and he's a good writer. Batman Earth 1, Volume 3, Jeff Johns is a good writer. And Batman Earth 1 is definitely good. And then mostly in this chart, you have reprints of older books, like Watchmen. It's like from the fucking 80s. Batman, The Long Halloween. Once again, a reprint. Sandman 1, Neil Gaiman might be a cunt, but Sandman's good. And so on, you know. So, there you go. Comic book industry has got itself into the shitty position. And all these comic book creators who are saying, comic books are booming! Yeah. Live your dream. dream your dream and continue being broke, my friends, such as Tim Seeley and so on and so forth. Who tweeted this? Isn't it cute? Yeah. So keep dreaming, my friends, and or you should or could accept the fact that most people are like myself. They are reading either good old stories, as far as the American comics, or manga, because manga is good, and it's not full of woke shit. That will be all, my friends. Let me know in the comments down below what you like to read in 2021, and what's the latest book you've read. Really, I'm very much and genuinely interested in that. Thank you. Bye.